Welcome to Movies in Lyrics, where we break down the best moments in cinema, telling the story with a twist. Today, we're diving into the gritty action-packed world of A Working Man,
starring Jason Statham.
Released this month.
This movie is packed with tension, betrayal,
and a relentless fight for justice.
So, buckle up as we break down the full story of A Working Man in a way you've never seen before. Let's go. About Movie, A Working Man is a tale of one
man's struggle to reconcile his past with his present.
Levin Cade, played by Jason Statham,
is a tough, no-nonsense construction foreman living a quiet life after leaving his days as a
Royal Marine commander behind. But when his boss, Joe Garcia,
played by Michael P., has his daughter, Jenny, abducted by a vicious human trafficking ring,
Levin is pulled back into a world of violence and corruption. What follows is a heart-racing journey filled with betrayal, action,
and a fight against a system far darker than anyone could have imagined. Scene 1. A quiet life shattered.
The movie opens on a gritty construction site,
where Levin Cade leads a group of workers through their daily grind.
He's a man of routine, and in his mind, the work is simple: build, fix, and move forward. His boss, Joe Garcia, runs the construction business like family. Everything seems steady and predictable.
But that peace is about to be shattered in the worst possible way.
One evening, Joe's daughter, Jenny, is kidnapped. The police are powerless.
The world of crime they now find themselves up against is far beyond their reach.
But for Levin,
something clicks. He's not going to let this slide. He owes it to Joe and to the girl he views like family to do something. Scene 2. A call to action. Levin gets the call from Joe, desperate and broken.
Joe pleads for help, saying the police have no leads, and the situation is growing directer by the hour.
Levin, despite knowing the dangers, doesn't hesitate. He's been through worse, and now he's going back into the fight.
This is no longer just about a job site.
It's personal.
Levin steps out of his comfort zone and enters a dangerous world he thought he left behind. The brutal underworld of human trafficking.
Scene 3. Entering the underworld. Levin's journey takes him deep into the dark corners of the city,
where he meets Wallo Kolesnik,
a key figure in the trafficking ring, played by Jason Fleming. This meeting is intense.
Levin uses every bit of his military experience to gather information, but Wallo isn't the type to give up answers easily. This encounter sets the stage for the kind of gritty action that's about to unfold. Levin faces brutal enemies at every turn,
but his determination to save Jenny keeps him moving forward. It's clear that there's a bigger operation in play, and Levin is about to tear apart the layers of this vast network.
Scene 4. Unexpected alliances.
As Levin digs deeper, the lines between friends and enemies blur. Gunny Lefferty, an old war buddy turned blind due to past trauma, reappears in Levin's life.
Played by David Harbour, Gunn is blind but sharp as ever.
He's not just a physical presence. His mind is a weapon, offering Levin invaluable strategy as they begin planning their next moves.
Gunny becomes Levin's unexpected ally.
They form a bond that strengthens with each challenge they face.
Together, they push forward, knowing they are walking through a minefield of danger. Scene 5. Facing the corruption.
The deeper Levin gets,
the more he realizes that the human trafficking ring isn't just a rogue
group of criminals, it's much bigger. There are connections to high-ranking officials, corrupt politicians, and people in power who are willing to turn a blind eye for money. Levin's mission shifts. It's no longer just about saving one girl.
It's about exposing a system of corruption and bringing it all down. Levin's investigation takes him to dangerous places,
where even those he thought he could trust become potential threats. Every step forward brings him closer to a truth that will shake the foundations of the world he thought he knew.
Scene 6. The showdown.
The film builds to an explosive final showdown. Levin and Gunny infiltrate a compound controlled by the trafficking ring.
The stakes are high, and every move could mean life or death, with explosions rocking the compound and enemies closing in. Levin and Jenny, battered but determined, make a desperate escape.
There are bullets flying, chaos in every corner, and Levin is not stopping until he gets Jenny back home safe. But even in the midst of the chaos, there's something even more dangerous: betrayal. It's a high-stakes game now, with lives hanging in the balance. Scene 7. Justice served.
In the end, justice is served, but not without cost. Levin uncovers the full extent of the corruption within the system,
but it comes at a heavy price. The final moments are bittersweet. The bad guys are taken down,
but the emotional toll of the journey is evident on Levin's face. He's a man changed by the experience.
No longer just a working man, but someone who fought for what's right, no matter the cost. And that's the story of A Working Man, a raw, unrelenting action movie that explores the power of loyalty, resilience, and justice.
Jason Statham delivers another unforgettable performance.
And with a strong supporting cast, this film takes you on a ride you won't forget.
If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, share,
and subscribe to Movies in Lyrics for more cinematic recaps and deep dives.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.